Hello and welcome, everyone, and welcome to my prediction. It's been a while, but here's the prediction for me for Euro 2020, which is going to be 2021, but yeah, Euro 2020. And ignore this is not done my way right now. I'm just going to do it right now. This is just a joke. I literally predicted Hungary to win it, as you guys can see. Hold on. Yeah, see, I predicted Hungary, but no, this is a joke. This is just a joke. Anyways, this is my for real one now. So, like, not this crap. Alright, so. Now we're gonna predict who's gonna win the. We're basically gonna do all the groups. Gonna do the third place teams. Gonna have. We're also gonna like. Hold on. All right. Yeah, and also what we're gonna do is that we're also gonna have other things such as. Basically, we're also gonna predict all the groups. We're gonna predict all of the groups. Then we're gonna go through all of them. Then we're going to see who makes it on third place, and then we're gonna do the knockout phase. So that's what we're gonna. So let's get into it. And these might be controversial, but yeah. So Group A, we got this, and this one is no-brainer. I'm putting Italy in the first place. The reason why I'm putting Italy in first is because obviously this is no-brainer. Italy's quality is there. I think Italy's gonna do really well in this tournament. I do see them as one of the favorites. People are saying they're underdogs. People are saying they're dark horses. I actually see them as one of the favorites, but I do see them as one of the favorites. And I definitely think they're really, really good. So I definitely think that they're really, really stacked. They're ready. Their midfield is great. Their defense is fantastic. Their attack is good. Their keeper is great. They're overall really, really solid team. I do think that they're going to top it, and I do think they're going to go far. You have to see. My second place, this one is hard. But my second place, I feel Turkey. I actually think Turkey is going to be one of the dark horses in this tournament. I actually think Turkey could go on a good run and then lose some to a better team. But I actually do think Turkey can go on a good run. I feel it. I actually feel it. They're a really good team. Yilmaz had a great season with Lille as they won Liga. Their defense is really good. I think their midfield could get better. Their midfield is kind of shaky, but they could be better. Keepers are not really experienced enough, but I think they're fine. I think this team is overall really, really. I just think Turkey is a really, really solid team overall, and they deserve to be in a shout. So yeah. For third place, I'm gonna go Switzerland. I just think Switzerland is gonna have. I think Switzerland has a bit more quality. Now Switzerland's main performance, like Shaqiri and Xhaka, they haven't had a really great season. But for Switzerland, they always seem to step up. So I do think that overall, quality wise, it's gonna come down to a wire. But I do think Switzerland has a fine squad, and I do think that they can get a result against Wales. And for Wales, I'll be honest, y'all remember in 2016 when Wales, that incredible Wales run, right? Y'all remember in 2016 when Wales made the semifinals until they lost to Portugal. Yeah, that was a really, really good run from Wales. However, this year I don't think it's gonna happen. This year I think it's just not gonna happen. They're not the same. And I think that Gareth Bale will have to step up a lot for Wales, because the Wales main team is, okay, you got Gareth Bale, you got Dan James, you got Aaron Ramsey, but like the main team is championship players. So I do think that I just don't see Wales really making it through. So that's why Wales, unless they somehow get a good result against Switzerland. Otherwise, no. They could maybe put again. We have to really see, but Wales, they really have to get a good result against Switzerland. Probably get a draw against Turkey, but yeah, it's really Group B. Now, Group B, it's again written no brainer. I'm going to put Belgium in there. Belgium, I think, is just incredible. FIFA rankings say they're number one. I don't agree that. I still believe France is the best, but Belgium is just an incredible team. I cannot stress just how much Belgium does well. Belgium is just a really, really good team. And I just think they're incredible. This Belgium team is really, really good. They can even go on win a whole tournament if they don't disappoint like they always do. But they can actually go do that. You never really know. They're a really, really good team. But I am putting Belgium first. Like, you got Lukaku, Kevin De Bruyne. You also got a lot of good players right there. Hazard is not good at Real Madrid, of course, but he can definitely step up for Belgium. You never really know. You got Mertens. You got so many good players. You got Courtois and Ned. You got so many good players. that Belgium is stacked. They're ready. We'll see how they do. But yeah, I will. Second, I have is Denmark. Now, Denmark, I think, again, just like Turkey, I think Denmark could be the dark horse, one of the dark horses of the tournament. I really like Denmark's team. I really like their midfield of Eriksen, Højbjerg, and Delaney. I think that's a really, really good midfield. Their defense is really solid. Schmeichel in the net is really, really good. Their attack is shaky with Braithwaite and Poulsen, but I do think they still got some. But I do think that they still got some quality right there because they have a player called Jonas Wind, I think, from Copenhagen. I am not sure. Yeah, they have him. They say he's a really good player. We have to really see how they do. But I do think that this Denmark team is really solid. And just like Turkey, I think they could be the potential dark horse. Third, I put Russia. Russia is... We all know Russia's great run in World Cup 2018. When they made the quarterfinals, lost on penalties to Croatia, who made the final. Yeah, Russia, I think it's just... This is actually... On their day, Russia can beat Denmark. On their day. But I just don't see Russia beating Denmark. But I think Russia is going to get third. We have to really see how they do. I do expect all of them to beat Finland, though. I expect Russia, Denmark, and Finland. So, yeah, I'm going to put Russia third because Juba could have a really, really good tournament. You never really know. But I am putting Russia third in this case. Finland, I'm going to put Finland fourth. Aside from Teemu Pukki, it's just, this Finland team is really, really not that good. And I think all of them are really going to smack Finland. I think all these teams are just going to beat them. And yeah, we have to see. But yeah, which is actually going to be key because for Russia, if they can't beat Finland, they're going to get 3 points. We're going to see if they make it through or not, third place, but we have to see. Group C here. Now this is where I'm going to put shockers. I might be biased because, as you guys already know, I am 25% Ukrainian. Yes, I'm Georgian, but I have Ukrainian genes, so I might be really biased in this. But I'm going to try saying it right now. If we really look at Ukraine, they've got a really, really good team. They got a solid attack, everything. Their team is really plays really well together. And Austria is also there, so you really don't know who we're going to put, but I am going to put Ukraine first. Listen, you might... Of course, Netherlands seem like favorites in this group. But with the Netherlands having a very shaky team, like, their team is good, but they're shaky form. The board clearly not doing the best job. If Koeman was here, I would put Netherlands number one straight up. I would literally put them on top, and I would actually make the Netherlands one of the favorites to go with. But because Koeman is not there anymore, I do think the Netherlands is really going to struggle in this tournament. And... yeah, Austria is decent. You know what? I'm actually going to put a shocker right now. I'm about to put shockers. I'm actually going to put Austria second and Netherlands third. I actually think Netherlands is going to get third. I'll actually be honest. I actually don't see Netherlands getting because why? Because Austria's got a really fine team. I don't think that's really bad. You got David Alaba. You got all the players in there. You got Bundesliga players. I actually think Austria is a fine team. I don't really see anything wrong with them. Netherlands, while they have the best team on paper, their team is just not really doing that well. And I think Ukraine and Austria could really exploit that and really could exploit Netherlands and just really do that. North Macedonia, if Georgia made it through, we would have been in this group, and we actually played Netherlands right now, got smacked 3-0, but yeah. This would have been sad. But North Macedonia, I think they're not, I'm not because you knocked us out, I'm not trying to hate on you, no. But I do think that North Macedonia is simply just not going to do it. I think North Macedonia is not going to get done. But you never know. But we have to see, really. Unless North Macedonia really does something well, you never know, but I just don't see North Macedonia winning at all. I think they're going to lose all of them. So, yeah, North Macedonia. North Macedonia, sorry about that. Alright, now Group D. Now, this one is pretty easy. I'm going to put England first. Again, England has a really good team. I think they've got a really good quality. They could go far in the tournament. You never really know, but I think they just got a really, really good team. But we don't really know about England, but I do think that they got a really good team and they're going to top this group. Croatia for me is number 2. I think Croatia is simply just really, really strong. I mean, of course, after the World Cup, incredible run. When they lost in the final, of course, they haven't been the same, but I do think Croatia is still a really, really good team, and I think they will cause problems even for England. I think they're just going to top this. I think they're just going to be second in this group. Scotland third. I'm putting Scotland third because I do think that Scotland is having a fine, best squad it has for years. I don't even know. But like Scotland, I do think that this is actually a really, really tight group because Scotland play Croatia at Hampton Park, so they will have a home advantage. So they could potentially get a win there as a result. This is actually a really, really tough group because even England on their day, England if they're having a bad day, could really lose against Croatia. You never know. I don't think this is gonna be the way it is, but yeah, I just don't see it being the same. But yeah, this is the group I'm really gonna go with. Czech Republic as fourth. Again, Czech Republic could on their day beat Scotland and could maybe get a result against Croatia or even against England. Remember, Czech Republic has beaten England before, so it's really, really tough. This group is actually really, really tough. But I'm gonna go with this. I think Scotland is gonna make it through on third place by beating Czech Republic. I think Scotland is gonna be there. But yeah, this is all I really have. And Czech Republic go out. But this is a really tough group. Group E, Spain first. This is no-brainer. Spain is just really, really good. I do think Spain has a lot of quality. They look really, really... While there are no Real Madrid players in Spain, which is kind of gonna be really probably gonna cost them. I'm not trying to be biased, but I just think that they're kind of really gonna... It's gonna kind of cost them, but in this group, I just think that their team is just good enough to top it. But it's not really an easy group. I actually now, most people will probably say Sweden, Poland. As you can see, yeah, most popular. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh yeah, we're gonna probably, yeah, these are the most popular. Oh, they're actually different, but yeah. Well, I'm gonna check that later, but yeah. I'm actually gonna put Poland second. On paper, again, Sweden probably has a better team than Poland, but Poland has a very, they have Robert Lewandowski. They got other players. I think Poland is just going to beat Sweden. And no Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I just think Poland is going to have a bit too much for Sweden. But that is a 50-50. Sweden third. I think Sweden is going to go third. And I think and Slovakia is just... I actually don't think Slovakia is really going to do anything. I don't think there's really much expectations for Slovakia. So, yeah. It's just a group. Yeah. And now we got Group F, which is a group of death. Now... You kind of do see the first one, and I think France is going to top this group. Now, France is just really good, alright? France for me is actually the favorite of this tournament. I actually think France could go all the way. I think France could go all the way. This France team is just, it's unfair. This France team is unfair. This is just an incredibly incredible team. I don't know what can stop this French team. I think they're going to top this group. I see it. I think they're going to top it. Next, we got Portugal. I actually put Portugal second. Because, again, Portugal is really just going to be... I think Portugal is just going to have an incredible... I think Portugal is, again, one of the favorites. Like, they're the holders, the current holders of previous years. But this Portugal team would smash that Portugal team that won Euro 2016. This team is just incredible. It's not France level, but it's really close. And I think it's an incredible Portugal team. And I definitely think they could go far in this tournament. You never know. Third, Germany. I'm really concerned about Germany. I'm really concerned about Germany. Yes, they just slapped Latvia. Of course, it's Latvia. I just don't see Germany having the same impact as you would expect them. I just don't see Germany doing that. So that is why I actually have Germany third. This is controversial. But I just don't see Germany making it. They could get a result against... Now, they do play France at home, I think. But I just see France winning there. I don't see that they're happening. I think Germany's just going to lose. I just think they're just going to finish. I think they're going to be Hungary. I think Hungary is really unlucky. I just don't see them making any impact here. This is just an incredibly tough group. So that's really big rip for Hungary. But yeah, this is just a group. And I don't think Germany is going to go out. And I think Germany is just going to finish third. And I think Hungary is just going to finish fourth. That's just what I see. Now this is an interesting one. The four with most points will progress. So, most points. Now, this is going to be breaking down. So, let's break down. So, let's actually first check the view group details and let's see what's the most popular. So, in Italy, Turkey, Switzerland, Wales. So, yeah, that's the same as me. This one is, again, the same as me. Yeah, Belgium, yeah. What about this one? Nah, mine is very different from that, but I just see that. At least I got Austria and North Macedonia, but I just gotta swap them, but yeah. This one, I expect it to be like this. Oh, Czech Republic, third. They can get it. I do think they can, but I just have Scotland third, really. This, yep, same as me, and this is probably gonna be same as me. Yeah, it is. Alright. So this, now, Switzerland can beat Wales, and they can probably get a draw again. So I see Switzerland definitely making it draw. Russia, Russia on their day could. I don't see Russia making it through, actually. I think Russia's gonna go out. They're gonna beat Finland, but they're probably gonna lose these two, so no. Switzerland, I think, can pull a draw against Turkey, so no. Netherlands. I'm having Netherlands because they're probably gonna be North Macedonia. They could pull a draw against Austria, you never really know, so I'm gonna get Netherlands, yes. Ooh, Scotland. Ooh, this one is actually tough. Ooh, You know what? You know what? I actually think Scotland is going to go through. I actually go for Scotland. Very controversial, but I think Sweden's going to go out. I actually think Sweden's going to beat Slovakia or could draw. Poland's probably going to, both of them probably going to beat it, and Scotland could pull a draw against Croatia. You never really know. I just think Scotland is going to go through. That's what I think. And now it's getting interesting. However, which one do we think we're going to go through? And here, I think Germany. Yeah, Germany. That is the I have. So for me, Russia and Sweden go out. Ooh, okay. Okay, this is interesting now. So let's see. Very interesting game. Very, very interesting. So we're gonna see. Now we got Belgium, Germany, which I think this one, it can be tight. I think this game can be tight. Germany can definitely. Where is it being played again? Oh, it's in Seville. Okay. I think this is going to be Belgium, but I just see Belgium beating Germany. I think Germany would go out against Belgium. That's my prediction. Now we got Italy, Austria. This is actually tighter than you think. Austria is not a bad team again, but I think Italy's going to go through. I have Italy going through. Then we have France, Switzerland. Again, this actually could be tight. Actually, who am I kidding? I think France is easily going to go through this. I think France is going to go. Croatia, Poland. Now this is interesting. Now, this is very interesting. Hold on, I want to see everyone play. So this one is played in Bucharest. Okay, I don't really care. This one. Wembley, okay, yeah. Does not really matter, but yeah. Where is this being played? Copenhagen, okay. I think this one we could see. I think we're going to go Croatia. And I think this one is tight, but I see Croatia waking. Hold up, I'll be back, guys. Yeah. Just rechecking the alarm. Yeah. Wait, can I be in my room? Yeah, that's fine. I'll just knock on the number of that too. Alright, thank you. No problem. Alright, I'm back. So, as I was saying, I think here they're just checking my house. They're just checking if I have the alarm and all things. Yeah. Here I got. So yeah, I see Croatia making it through, but just barely. I think Poland's gonna put up a good fight, but I see Croatia making it through. Spain, Netherlands. This one, I think Netherlands are probably gonna struggle here. I have Spain going through. I think Spain is just gonna go through really. And yeah. Now, where is this being played at? Oh, it's at Glasgow, okay. Now, this is being played at Wembley. So you might be seeing England gonna go through. But actually, even though it's being played at Wembley, I think this could go to penalties maybe and Portugal win. I think that's something gonna happen. But I actually think Portugal is gonna win this one. Even though it's at Wembley, I don't see England winning it. I think Portugal is gonna win this barely. I think it's gonna be a tight game. These could potentially go to penalties and again have that vibes again. But I think Poland should go simply better. Now, okay, interesting. Ukraine, Scotland. Let's see where it is playing now. Okay. I think here it's gonna be tight. I think this is gonna be a really, really tight game. I think this is gonna be a really actually pretty good game actually. Good game of football, like the local would watch. But I have Ukraine going through on this. I just think Ukraine is gonna do it. Then we got Turkey and Denmark. So Turkey and Denmark. I think here Denmark. Where is it playing at? Okay, whatever. But I think here it's gonna be Denmark. I think Denmark just makes it through. I think it's gonna be a really tight game. I see both of these as potential dark horses, but I think I'm gonna go with Denmark. I think Denmark makes it through. I think, but barely. I have Denmark. Turkey's probably a better team, maybe, but I think Denmark because of the engine, the midfield engine, and everything that Denmark has. I think they're just gonna go make it through. So these are now, we got Belgium, Italy. Now, most people are probably going to go for Belgium. So let's see what the stadium is. Oh, it's in Munich. It's in Munich. Wait, whoops. Okay, it's in Munich, actually. I think still, I actually think Italy's going to win this. I think Italy's just going to have more experience. I think Italy just has more quality and not more quality, but like I just think Italy just gonna click there. Italy's probably gonna defend really well, and Belgium's defense is not the best. I think Italy's just gonna do that and exploit it. It's probably gonna be like a 1-0 win or something like that. It's gonna be really tight. I don't expect a lot of goals in this game. I'm gonna go for Italy. I think Italy's gonna have a really good World Cup. Now we got France, Croatia. Very tight. But I actually think this could really be Croatia. Obviously, this is a World Cup final, but I think France is just gonna win. I think it's just gonna be deja vu. I think France is gonna win this. I think France is gonna win this game, and I think France makes it through. Now, Spain, Portugal. They actually played right now. More people probably go for it now. I'm actually gonna check this, making that, and it's in St. Petersburg. I mean, it does not matter. I'm gonna go France. Now I got Spain, Portugal in Rome. Okay. I think Spain actually. I think Spain just has a bit more quality than Portugal. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not on paper. You could say Portugal is better, but I think Spain is just going to do really fine in this tournament. I think Portugal is just going to go up. I think it's not going to be repeated. And now you got Ukraine, Denmark. Where's this being played? Cool. Ooh, okay. I actually think, again, this may sound biased, but I just think this Ukraine team has something in it that make really special. I'm gonna be surprised Denmark make it through on this, but I just think this Ukrainian team has something in it, and motivation, everything, desire. I think they just have that hunger. I think it's gonna drive them through. So this could be a really interesting game. Now we got Italy, France, and this is being played at Wembley. Oh wait, both of these are being played at Wembley, I think. Yeah. And even the final is being played at Wembley. Yeah. I think here France wins. I see France winning. I just don't see. I think it's going to be a really tight game. This probably would go to penalties. If Italy win, I would not be too shocked. I think Italy is also really good and capable of beating France. But I just think France has more to it than Italy. So that is why I'm going to go for France. It's going to be a really tight one. And now we got Spain, Ukraine, and this is where, sadly, I just think Ukraine's journey ends. I just don't see Ukraine making it this far, and I just don't see Ukraine doing that. So, Ukraine are probably going to try hard, but I just think Spain is going to win in the end, and I think Spain. And now it's the final at Wembley, France against Spain. This could be a really tight final. I don't think it's going to be I think it's going to be both teams are really capable of beating each other. However, in the end, I think France is just better. I think France, and I said this before, and I'll say it again. I have France going through all the way, and they probably could win. I probably overshadow all the stages. But here, I'm picking France. I think France wins the Euros. I think France is the winner of the Euros. Their quality is too good. Their best team they're hands down the best team right now. I think that's just gonna. So that is my predictions. If you do you agree, do you disagree? I want to see your comments down below, your predictions, and this is my group overall. And I mean, this is my opinion based. I'm explaining the best I could, but yeah. But thank you and have a good day.